And something about Pound with the tradition of being grassroots, coming from a community, I think it is really like spot on to emphasize all of the different things going on underneath this like surface of the top competition. Particularly, we've got more online hits such as NoFluxes, who's really like risen from as maybe like the Yang to Mex Yin in Chicago. And then, of course, Maples, Kevin Maples, formerly even more so as Rhyme, Virginia Fox player who's ranked 65th?
And
64th?
Maples popped off at this venue before as Kevin Maples.
Yes, that's right. Beating, at the time, like Darktooth and like...
Yeah, like well-known, established players. Not like your Jordans, but your Barclays, you know?
Yes, that's right. Beat SFAT, right? Beat SFAT at the SmashCon that same year. But yeah, Kevin Maples not having the opportunity to compete very much. He's actually, even though in MDVA, he's in a more remote sub-region of MDVA, like Central Virginia in the countryside, you know, Appalachia. And so Maples really doesn't get to travel out to in-person tournaments, and so these ones really count for him.
Yeah. And then also NoFluxes is an online hit in a way too, right?
Yeah.
In that era. Everybody loves the Ganondorf.
Yes.
You got to commentate many NoFluxes sets, I think, before, right? At SmashCon, did we have a few of them?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Maybe I had somebody else.
Oh wait, yes, we did.
He was in
Yeah,
top 8.
he was versus Juicebox and stuff. Yeah, NoFlux is definitely, I think, in the same ethos as Mech, like really centralizing the competitive mindset and being open about it.
He feels, I mean, I guess I don't know him that well, almost more like stalwart. He has the warrior Ganondorf mentality, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he lives on the mountain and waits for people to come up and then just, like, challenges them. Like, they come to challenge him, you know, and he's like, oh, yeah, sure.
You're just hiking and you see him, like, arms crossed, like, seated. You've come.
Yeah, and there's, like, there's a CRT, like, on a large tree stump that's been struck by lightning in the past. There's a crack in it. And then, like, there's like, one log, not even 2 chairs. And there's just, like, controllers resting on it.
That's so funny. One log and not 2 chairs is a very funny set piece right there.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's waiting for people to approach him. Maple's also definitely approaching Ganon here, which can be scary.
And while we were talking nonsense, Maples actually did turn this matchup around. So let's maybe start talking about gameplay so the players don't get mad at me in particular. They like you. You're funnier. Nah. So, like, thanks. The NoFluxes is, I think, particularly good at either A, staying in place and doing, like, a double jump to delay timing of an aerial, or just doing, like, a single jump. And then sometimes we'll land and then wave land, and that's where the movement comes in.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it's the same sort of positional mix-up as other characters, but different, sort of weightier.
I think the ranges are a little bit more.
4 stocks in a row? I think it was, right?
Was it?
Because I think it was. No,
was he down?
It was 3 to 2.
I think it was 3.
It was 3-2. Yeah. Still 3 stocks in a row.
Oh, Maple's looking at the camera. You missed it, but the people at home. It's as if he was looking at them to say, I'm running for Summit. I can't do that much in terms of campaigning, but I'm going to Pound. Please help me out. As if he were to say that. It's sort of the look he gave me.
Are you like a Maples fan and you're trying to advocate for him? Or is it totally like unbiased?
He just put out a message, was like, hey, I'm running for Summit.
And you received it and then put it out into the world with your words, which is what good commentators do.
Whoa, hey, look, that's us. Commentators. Going into Dreamland now, which I get, particularly because Maples, I felt like when he started running away with that game 1, was really smothering NoFluxes and had a really, really good read on, like, when he went into pressure and approach, he was covering a lot of NoFluxes, like, options out of the pressure.
And covering in particular, and you saw it at the outset of this game already. So, like, right here, no reason to approach, right? Just let Ganon fall or whatever. But it's making a ton of no-fly zones with, like, full-hop aerials.
No-flux
and
zones.
Ganon is... No-flux is here.
Keep going.
Is too slow to catch up to Fox if you, like, do... I don't know what to call it, than, like, an overshoot full-hop aerial. Like, you go so far past that maybe you... Like, you probably don't get clipped by anything, honestly. And Fox can fall so quickly and then either shield or come away. And then Flux has to play an unfavorable mix-up on the ground because Fox is nearby and has things like Shine, which are much faster than Ganon's moves.
Yeah. In order to get that unpredictable movement that Ganon sort of relies on, instead of chump checking with large, like, heavy aerials, it's more like you need to waveland.
Yeah. And like, you sort of saw, like, there was, like, the nair to the backside of the shield there, right? And then what's Ganon going to do? Like, turn around up E, wave dash away? Like, there's nothing, right?
Yeah.
Wave dash away, jab.
And you don't have time to set up like anything additional. He gets the fair, but he dies.
He went down swinging, though. He went down swinging.
He's taking it. It's the big stage.
I like how slowly.
I like wave dash in very fast F tilt. I think that's sort of what NoFluxes needs to like get sort of back in the driver's seat, because Maples has been really, really eager to get in NoFluxes like space, get into his zone, if you will, and like because Maples is executing well and quickly. You know, he can get in that sort of close range that is bad for Ganon. You know, I think Ganon really thrives at that mid-range where he can, like, the moves are larger than maybe you expect.
They're kind of active feeling, aren't they, too? You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I actually don't know the data, but they seem pretty
like the hard hits on fair just like last forever.
It does feel, or back air even. Yeah.
I feel like I never get weak hit Ganon aerial.
Do they exist?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know if they do.
Maybe the reverse nair at the edge, you know?
Yeah, they're long for not having weak hits. You know, like they're juicy the whole time.
Yeah, they're juicy the whole time.
Then maybe the exception is like the reverse back air in particular.
Did you see NoFluxes barely get the edge there? That was actually NoFluxes' one last saving grace. He's over 100% here on down game 1 in a best of 3. He's going down swinging.
He's on the ledge. I'm glad that we're starting to see the circle jumps from NoFluxes again, because it was like doing air dodges and awkward stuff a few times, and you need that as Ganon to move around, especially with the kind of play style that NoFluxes has.
Yeah. Ooh, crazy drill from Maples. That's actually like a kill if it's another aerial, but jab, up smash, that's a really fast reaction to confirm the up smash off of that jab. I think versus Ganon in particular, you know? Can you really get jab up smash anymore in 2022?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. I'm thinking like, so the heavier characters